We will go into the energies of this coming month and the spring especially. So I'd like to pull a few cards here, and if you're not following already, please follow and like so that you get the latest updates to my channel. So let's see what we get as a message for the spring. So we get the complementary card. Is this one? And as you can see, what I'm getting from here is that we are finding some kind of balance between maybe the harder things and the lighter things in our lives. And I feel also that we see a lot of things happening on the global scale, like in our world, and it can be very difficult. We see a lot of light workers trying to do good things and spread good energies, and then at the same time we see the complementary or the opposite, which is the shadow and the darkness that is trying to spread the ego and hate and division. And I think that's really why it's such an extreme time right now, and it can be hard to find your path in this. What I'm getting is that it's very important, of course, that you stay informed of what is happening, but you shouldn't over-inform yourself to the point where you don't know what to do or you get paralyzed. Yep, and even as I'm saying that, I get the card here, which is the Page of Cups. And it's don't let your emotions get in the way. So that's definitely also what I'm feeling. It's like, even though hard things are happening, you still have to don't let the emotions take over and disrupt your way of living. So you still need to live. Even though there are hard things happening, you still have to live. So what I'm getting is that you need to really find this place within yourself where you can be in peace and you can do your own self-exploration. Don't forget yourself just because the outside world is so strange at this time. And I think it's important that you keep up your own practices and that you limit the amount of news or input or different opinions that come from different people. You really have to use your own intuition, and you have to tap into your own self and nourish your home, whether it's with your partner or if you have children, or even if it's by yourself. You have to nourish yourself, and you have to set boundaries so that you protect and maintain your own health. Yeah, and as I say that, I pull the Five of Wands, and as you can see, it looks like 5 different powers trying to fight over who's right or who's wrong. And I think that's like exactly what's going on right now. There are arguments between different parts of the world, and it's hard to know who's right or who's wrong. And in the end, it really doesn't matter for your life. Unless, of course, you are directly affected by it, you need to continue building your life up. You can't pause your life because some other people are fighting outside. So really, this conflict energy is both inner and outer conflict. So it's also the conflict within yourself, right? You can really see that it's a struggle here, and that it's important that you don't get completely lost in these conflicts that are outside. Yeah, and then I get the Four of Swords as well. I mean, you need to take a time out. I mean, if I had to describe this card, I would say that is probably ourselves here in our family at home. Like, we need to rest. And I mean, what we're personally doing is that we are recharging and restoring, and as much as possible, we limit the amount of news or inputs that we get about war and fear, because it's not helping you. It's not helping you to consume that all the time. You have to focus on what are the seeds that you would like to plant for this spring, instead of actually pouring your energy into all the hateful rhetoric and hateful things that are happening in the world, if you are constantly consuming that and focusing on that, then you end up feeding that energy, and that energy is going to bloom even more. And that's not what we want. We want to focus on what you want to create and what you want to bloom. And as I say that, it's exactly right. I pulled the Chariot. It's like, what is your journey? Where are you going? It's not only about, where is the world going, but where are you going? You need to focus. You need to find your direction and your journey so that you can really create what you want this spring and not pour your energy into everything else. So really tap into your own knowledge. And yeah, I mean, that's really the guidance I get. And to round it up, it's the strength card, right? It's the inner strength. It takes strength to clock out of the news and focus on what it is that you want to create. And have this inner knowing inside of you, what you want to create. So that's the message that I get for this spring.